Welcome to All American Bully All the Time, guys. We're gonna do a live stream. I've got, I'm gonna let this run for probably about an hour and a half tonight. I've got to do a few things with the pups, so I'm gonna be, as we get some viewers in here, I'm gonna wait a little bit. We'll let it go for a few minutes, let the music play. But I am planning to do worming this evening, and we have to bottle feed a few of the puppies. So we're going to try to show you that tonight. I've got music set to play for about an hour and a half, so we're going to let the stream go for about the same amount of time. This litter is Grand Champion Jaws to Bustello, and Bustello is the female that you see with the puppies. We are going to be worming the pups for the third time tonight, so if you stay tuned, you'll get to see that. And we're going to do some bottle feeding tonight as well. And I did a live stream earlier today, and it went pretty well. I am going to move the camera around a minute, and then I'm going to get it set back up while I go get my things ready to do the worming, okay? And everybody's kind of sleeping and napping right now. So we're gonna wake them up, but we'll show you how we do everything. We got our scale up here, we'll weigh them. My wife is getting our baby down right now, and when she comes out, I'll have her give me a hand, but I'll be able to take care of y'all until then. I do wanna say thank you very, very much to Frankie Aguilar, who gave us our first super chat earlier today. I didn't know if that stuff was even working, and I really appreciate that, man. So, because you're our first, I've got a t-shirt for you. I'm gonna get that sent out to you. And again, really big thank you. I appreciate that. Let me get this camera set up. I'm gonna let music play, and I'm gonna get my stuff together for worming. And then after we get the worming done, we will get, we'll get the little ones. There's 3 small ones that we assist in feeding, and they all eat fine on mama. We are happy to report that Bustello's mastitis is better and doing great, so that's helping as well. But we are still assisting 3 of them with bottle feeding, so you'll get to see that a little bit tonight as well. And I am going to do that all live. I will try to correspond with you guys the best I'm able to in chat, but I don't always see it right away. But don't worry, I always do look, okay? So drop a comment, please, guys. We appreciate that. The super comments are not required by any means, but if you're able to do that, we really appreciate that as well. I'm not sponsored, I'm not paid by anyone. This is my hobby. Sorry, I'm trying to get this little stand to hold correctly. There we go. And Mama's feeding them. She'll get out in just a few minutes, and you'll be able to see the puppies much better. I did do a live earlier today, if you missed that. They were all kind of climbing around each other and so on. But yeah, let me get the worming together and I'll be back. Enjoy the music for a little bit, guys. about to get worming, get these puppies their wormer, and I'll try to show you the best I'm able to here. I think I'm gonna have to hold this up a little bit. Alright, that should work. So for these guys, I am using Safeguard. How you administer Safeguard, it should be given to you by a vet. It is 1 cc or 1 milliliter for 5 pounds. All these guys are ranging from 0.8 to 1.3 pretty much. I am going to weigh them, and then I will properly dose each one. Got a pretty little boy. Let me check the weight real fast. He is 12.5 ounces. So what I'm going to do is, he's a squirrely little dude, and I'm doing this by myself. I'm going to set him in the box while I measure my medicine.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
That's it for that little guy. Next, let's go with this little boy. This is a little boy. This is our short tail guy. Beautiful head. Phenomenal muzzle. Let's see what he weighs.
It sound right,
He is also 12.5 ounces. Yeah, I don't like this too much. That's normal. Here we have a little girl. Beautiful heads on this litter. Very consistent litter.
sound right, boys.
She's 17.5 ounces, so she's 5 ounces heavier than the boys. So, she gets more. For the little boys, I'm giving them 0.2. For this little girl, I'll give her 0.3. Just under, actually. Yep, just under. Now, I try to wipe the syringe off so they don't really taste it until it gets in their mouth, because they don't like the taste. It's not good to them. Oh, I snuck it in on her
It
when she
sound
was
right,
yawning.
boy.
That's the best way. All right, 3 down, 5 to go, guys. This is a little boy. Nice little boy. He weighs 18.5 ounces. So a good size little boy. Doing well. Snuck it in on them. They don't like it, guys. So what this stuff is we treat it for 3 days in a row. This is their 3rd day. And then we wait a week and we do it again for another 3 days. This is a hefty little boy. He's pretty solid. And lively. Very lively little boy. Let's see what you weigh, dude. Oh, he's 25 ounces. He's a big boy. That's the big boy right now, I believe. So he's 25. We're gonna go about 3.5 on that boy. Snuck it in on them, telling you that's the way to do it. And this is our littlest boy. Yeah, he's a little boy. He's doing okay. We are assisting him. He's still going to be a pretty little guy. Don't ever count the runts out, guys. Sometimes they're the most bully out of the bunch. And this is a pocket litter, so we could have a couple smaller ones out the bunch. He is 10.5 ounces. He is the smallest, but he is improving. Oh, buddy. Huh? Yeah. All right. Good job, Bubba. Have another little boy. He is 11.5. A little bit bigger than the last, but still pretty small and compact. Doing well. And last but not least, yep, saved a little girl for last. I didn't mean to, it just happened that way. Let's see what she weighs. She's 18.5. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. This is the last, well, the second girl. There's only 2 girls. Both are beautiful. Doing well. Everybody's doing well. Alright, that's it for worming, guys. We're done until next week. At that time, I'll weigh them all again. And obviously their dosage is going to increase significantly because they'll be a week older. Let me put them back. And I will get the camera set up good for you again. 1 second. Come on, babies. Oh, I know.
It's a thermometer.
Okay, check that one. Make sure. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Let y'all watch the pups. I think Mama Boo's gonna come in. She's ready to come see what I did. Take care of your babies, Mama. They're ready to eat. Wash that wormer out their mouth, Mama. That's right. No? She's like, I'm good. Man, I appreciate that, Frankie. Definitely, for real, brother. We thank you very much for your support, sir. I do appreciate that. We're just trying to help. Like, we want to help people learn, you know? We want to help people learn. That's all. You know, it's not to be better than anyone other than ourselves. We all have to make improvements. Hey, Mama. Come here, girl. You gonna lie down? Me too, sir. I'm always learning too. The puppies are a lot of fun. I'm glad you're liking the videos. We'll do a lot more stuff over time, especially, you know, as these guys grow. And well, again, we got Knee-High. She's doing great. She's doing good. I'm gonna be getting up. Knee-High, Knee-High, come on. I'm gonna get up several times tonight to make sure that she's good to go. Her temperature has dropped a little. So she very well, you know, she's close, guys. It's just a matter of when. So come on, Knee-High. Knee-High, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. I'm gonna have to get you a ramp. Knee-High. Come on, girl. Good girl. Good baby. Hold on, I'll get you a treat in a minute, okay? Here. Boo. Good girl. Knee-High. Knee-High. Good girl. Isaac, you want to give the dogs the rest of the dogs treats? Put this back on the pups. But yeah, so I don't know who's available. How we do it is on this litter, Julian Ammons has first pick, and I don't know if he's gonna pick a boy or a girl. Julian, well, everybody calls him Jew, and he picks for showing. So, you know, he has to wait a little bit to see how they're going to develop, because honestly, we do these breedings for a specific reason, and he'll need to pick the best pup, whichever puppy has the best structure, generally between 6 to 8 weeks old. I mean, we prefer to wait longer, but when there's other people that are wanting puppies, that's generally when we try to decide. So if you put a deposit down on a pup, you know, you put a deposit down on which pick of the litter. So there's picks 3 through 8 available still. And I structured this litter where third pick starts at 5,000, and then each pick down is 500 less. So it ends up where pick 8, and I have no idea which puppy that'll be, is 2,500. Okay. Now, and I've told this to people before, you know, you could, honestly, you could have pick number 8 and end up with the best dog. You know, I have no idea. We've seen in litters where the runts are the best ones at the end. You know, or, I mean, sometimes you get some that are just sleepers and you don't know. They all develop a little differently. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, this litter is full blood brothers and sisters to Champion Buster. They have same exact mom and dad, okay? So if you guys like Buster, that's honestly, that's what we're hoping for from this litter, is more like Buster. That's why we did it again. So we didn't go into it blindly. And I said this before, you know, I could charge a lot more for these guys, but I don't want to do that. I'm trying to keep my puppies, well, I'm not saying that my prices may not go up over time, but I have a lot of friends, honestly. I've met people all over the country from all over the world, literally. I was in the military for a long time, and I've been all over for work and that kind of stuff. And I have a lot of friends that, man, they can't afford a $5,000 dog. Okay, that's the truth. And so I'm doing my best, and it won't be for all of my dogs, but I'm doing my best to offer some of my dogs for a more reasonable price. And that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with them. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to wreck what other people are doing, okay? Not at all. It's just I'm doing this for a purpose. I'm a disabled veteran. I know a lot of disabled veterans. Frankie, he's a veteran. Or he's not a veteran. He's active right now. And, you know, so thank you for your service too, man. We appreciate you. But because of those things, I've always wanted to work with people kind of on a different level. And for me, it's never truly been about money. You know, we all have to make money, yes. But I don't do things for money. And same goes here. Now, we need to make money back because we have a lot of costs in them. But what I make extra, well, that's going to go towards us improving our lights, our kennels. At some point, we're going to need to have a building. You know, just things like that. And I'm not a guy that's looking to have 10 litters a year and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do. I take my life day by day, and I just try to follow God first and foremost. And the rest of it, man, well, that works itself out in time. So that's kind of, if you don't know me, that's who I am. I've been an artist all my life, from artwork to motorcycles to concrete, ceilings, walls, just about whatever, okay? I love it, but I don't want to always do that as a career. So instead, I found kind of this passion of mine of being able to work with animals and in a creative way, do it on YouTube with videos. I don't take a lot of photos of my dogs. I never ever Photoshop my dogs, and I will show you from head to toe them on video. because I have nothing to hide. And I've said this before, any program out there that won't do that, well, they're probably hiding something from you guys. That's the truth. So when we have nothing to hide, like, just lay it on the table. That's how we always ran at LA Bully Cartel. We were a family. We laid everything on the table. I still operate that way. You know, I'm still friends with those guys. I'm just no longer at the compound. But they're, you know, like I said, Jew's gonna pick his boy or girl, I don't know which, at 6 to 8 weeks old. And then as soon as he picks, I will pick, and my pick. And after that, the rest are available. They're gonna be a phenomenal litter. The consistency is amazing. Like, it's really hard to tell some of these guys apart. Like, it's little markings and a difference in weight right now. So muzzles are looking great, heads are looking great. I've pointed out the short tail to you guys a few times. Again, not hiding it, I'm embracing it, because, I mean, it doesn't change that little dog. He's still gonna be an awesome little dude. He's still gonna make some family happy as can be. And really, what does it matter other than that, okay? Here and there we get people that hate on us because we breed dogs and we don't rescue dogs. Well, I do help with that too. We've rescued animals. We have a rescue cat right now. And we'll have more in the future, okay? I just don't have the property for that, nor can I keep them separate from my breeding animals. So that would be foolish for me to do, right? But there's times where we do it, and we're gonna continue. I also support my local, specifically Joy Parkman. I know her. She's helped me over the years. I've helped her. She's an awesome lady in our area that does like a lot of pit bull and not American Bully, because if they're American Bullies, we try to step in. But pit bulls and a lot of Dobermans, you know, breeds that potentially the mainstream media likes to say are a problem, but they're not, man. It's not the dog, it's the owner. And if you don't truly raise your dog right, what else do you expect from it? It's not their fault. It's the same as the kids. Like, if we don't raise our children right, man, it's our fault, not theirs. And, you know, our job as men, especially if you're a man watching this, is, well, to do the right thing, to be a good man. I know that. So that's kind of where we're at. We still have, let's see, well, I need to feed these guys. Let me go get some bottles made. I'll feed a few of the little ones. And after that, I'm not going to keep talking about, or lecturing you guys rather. I don't want to ever feel like I'm doing that to y'all. That's not what I intend. Sometimes I just ramble on. You know, I talk to you the same in person as I do on these channels. That's how I am. So, I'm going to turn the music up. I'm going to go make a bottle. I'm going to wake a few of these babies up in a couple minutes, and I'll start feeding them so you can see that. Hold on a minute. first. So, guys, Summer's making me a bottle so I can feed the little ones. I'm gonna do that shortly. I'm just sitting down for a minute, taking a break, and I gotta turn the fan on to circulate the air in the room. So if you hear that, that's what it is. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate that, sir. I'm going to be feeding these little guys shortly. The 3 or 4 smallest ones I'm going to bottle feed in just a few minutes. I was just sitting down taking a break, and my wife is making me a bottle. And she's walking out now for me to give it to them. So I will be doing that in probably just a few minutes.
The 2 littles beside each other.
Yeah.
They have a somewhat hard time taking that. Only let them take half in.
Yeah.
But they take this one better.
Yeah, I'll be alright. As long as it's all here, you're good.
Put that towel under you.
Yeah, I got it. I'm done. Alrighty. going on feeding these pups. I'm not going to be able to see any comments for a little bit if you do, but I will check it before the end. Gloves are the most essential thing with puppies. Honestly, they're at the point now where I don't need to use gloves too much, but let me see. I'm gonna kind of just try to sit in there. Something on your lap because they could pee or poop on you. I kind of cup their head a little because they'll just keep climbing into it. He's hungry. He's ready to eat. When they're younger, wrap them up, stuff like that. We just kind of hold them. That works good. And you see he's already getting sleepy. Little blow tongue. They're getting pretty active now. We're just continuing because we're trying to catch the little ones up a little bit. Hey, buddy. He said, stand up if you're hungry. idea. You don't want them to suck a bunch of air, obviously. You want to kind of keep like if they were crawling up to their mama, essentially. Some of them, you know, when you watch them on their mom, they're flipping upside down and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So you don't have to be completely concerned when they're eating on their own this way. Thankfully, we didn't have to tube feed anybody on this litter. That's where you have to be really careful. And we've got knee-high litter. They're due soon, guys. Like, she's right next door. I may have to stay up with her all night tonight. Her temperature did drop. So I gotta check her. Honestly, after I finish this pup, I need to pop over real quick and look at her, and then I'll pick back up on these pups. I got 3 more that I'm going to go ahead and bottle feed. If you guys want to stick around and watch it, then I'll show you. That's cool. I don't mind. I'm doing it anyway. So that's why I figured I might just, you know, let me know if you guys like these lives. I just, today it popped up where I thought about doing it, and I was like, well, let me try. You know, it's not really prepared content or cutting it down and making it all exciting or anything like that. Alright, so at this point, he drank, well, about half the bottle. It's like 5 ounces, or excuse, sorry, 5 tablespoons. You see, he's got a fat little belly. He's good. So, that little guy's gonna fall somewhere and go to sleep. Let me check on Knee-High real quick just to make sure she's okay. And then I'll be right back to feed the next one. Sorry, I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me there. Yeah, I mean, aspiration, sure, but I'm not, like, that's why I'm not, you know, getting a bunch of air in there. Knee-High's doing good. Just checked on her. Let me go ahead. I will get in and get another going. Yeah, I mean, generally when we feed, I'm trying to, it's not the easiest while I'm trying to do this on camera. So, I can't tell what you're seeing, and I don't know what you can hear. I'll have to adjust some things as we go. This little guy, I mean, you can do it right here too. The biggest thing is keep an angle just like they would be on normal. I mean, they're going to be down here, you know. But on the bottle, we got to keep the air out of it. That's the biggest problem. As long as, I mean, it's the same as feeding, you know, I have a newborn daughter. She's still, or not a newborn, but she still sometimes drinks a bottle. Same thing. Make sure they're not sucking down a bunch of air. They're active little dudes. They're doing the same thing on their mama. If you watch them, she'll probably get in here when I'm done. I'm in between feedings right now because these guys also eat off their mama. They're not getting too much. And the last little guy I fed, he's right here. He crawled back for more. Come on, man. I'm gonna set you down. You're crazy. Come here. Alright, so let me swap. We've got different heads too. Some of them take the bigger head better. We've tried a bunch of different things, honestly. A lot of them don't work very well. A smaller nipple, it drips slower. Sometimes easier for some of the smaller ones. Spicy. Finding that sweet spot, guys. I'm pro-ish, okay? I do a good job. I've never claimed to be the best on the market. So, when you comment, feel free to encourage in ways to improve. I don't mind. I read all the comments. I'm also, I've done this quite a few times, but that never means that my way is the best way, by any means. We watch a lot of things, we talk to a lot of people, we're always trying to improve how we do things. Nothing is perfect. We found some pretty little cool feeding stations that simulate, mama. So we are looking into that because that would actually help us a good bit. She does a better job than me. That's the truth. Mama knows best. She's coming to check out what I did. She's like, you did all right. I'll come in and finish where you're lacking. I make jokes, guys, but it's not funny. I don't take anything lightly, I promise you. We're not just doing this for show. We do make sure that our animals are taken care of. Honestly, I put everything I can possibly afford into these guys. And as time goes, it'll get better. That's how I look at it. Just like everything in life. You work hard at it, keep working hard at it. It will improve. Here. You want your baby? You want to feed them now? I was stepping in because we were waiting. I'm going to finish this one and then go on. Mama's waking everybody up for you now. It's time for her to feed. So the reason we're doing these little ones is they are significantly smaller. So they'll catch back up and they'll even out, but we want to make sure that they have every chance possible. Okay? I don't step in and feed on my litters unless I need to, and they pretty much got most of that bottom. He's got a little tummy going. We're gonna let them be. Gonna wait that little guy here, and I'm gonna step out of the way and let Mama finish. Go ahead, boo. It's all you, Gary. Right now, Frankie, honestly, puppies need to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Right now, they're eating about every 3 to 4. So what we do is we're only supplementing in the day right now because they're not dying. Okay, they're doing well, they're thriving, they're just smaller. So we feed generally 3 to 4 times a day extra, meaning we'll distribute that bottle between 3 to 4 of them. And we do that a few times a day. And if we need to do more, or as they start doing better, then we drop them off. We're here every day, all day. So we're always watching. We're not just leaving our dogs for 10 hours a day and we're out running around doing whatever. We're actually here with our animals. I have to rotate my animals. I sit outside with them all day. So we keep a pretty close eye on everybody. And like my son Isaac and my wife Summer, they love to feed and help and do stuff. So I don't do it that much. They're doing that right now. But as Summer progresses in her pregnancy, what she's able to do is much, been much more limited. So, hey boo, you go lay over there, baby. Go over there, mama. Go over there. It's a better spot. She's like, no, it's not. It's hot right there. The heat lamp's up there. That's an infrared heat lamp if you hadn't seen it before. So no light, but it's always putting out heat. It's on a timer. So right now I've got it set at 80 degrees. You see here? Well, there you go. And what happens is it drops down. Once it hits to 78, it'll kick back on, and then it'll heat until it hits 80, and then turn off, and so on. It'll just keep cycling. But those were pretty cool. We found those on Amazon. Very useful overall. Not bad. And I think, well, pretty sure she's about to get in and lay down with them. Hey Heather, how are you? I'm really sorry about that. I hope you do okay. Don't worry, God's stronger than any disease, so I hope the best for you and everyone. I honestly, guys, I don't know if I have ever had it or not. I don't get tested. It's just a personal choice. I've been screwed over pretty bad when I was in the military by doctors. So I stay away from doctors as much as I possibly can. So unless I'm sick, I don't go. But I really hope you guys do good. Stay safe, don't be stupid. I don't, I don't live in fear, but I also don't live like an idiot and, I'm not going to walk around and sneeze and cough on people. It's common sense, guys. If you don't feel good, stay home. Take care of yourself, by all means. I'll definitely say a prayer, Heather. I hope everything goes well. Appreciate you being here. And, yeah. It's been a good week so far. Keep an eye on Knee High right next door. About to check on her again. And I'm going to sit down for a minute and let everybody rest. Yeah, that's... So what's weird, okay, I was in the Army, and we used to have to get vaccinated for everything they required. And man, I would get chronic bronchitis like twice a year, where I'd have to go see a doctor, get a shot, get medicines, and it sucked. Twice a year I got that. And when I got out of the military, I'm not gonna lie to you, I stopped getting sick. So I don't know what's going on. But again, I don't push my beliefs on anyone. We all have to choose, what's best for us individually, okay? So just because I choose not to do something doesn't mean, if it's best for you, then it's best for you. I don't, just because I don't agree with everything, that doesn't mean that everyone can't still get along and be civil human beings. We're all supposed to love each other. I talked before about, the fruitages of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faith, mildness, and self-control, right? But, yeah, we got to have those things. No matter if we like someone or not, or agree with them or not. Guys, this is still all, we're in this together until the end. Whenever that is, whether it be our individual death or, what a lot of religions preach is Armageddon. So, man, I appreciate that, Athletic Made Bullies. Thank you very much. This is Grand Champion Jaws to Bustello. That's right, Heather. He is on your side. No fear. The Bible says 365 times. That means one time for every day. Don't fear. So, no matter what we go through, we have to remember too that in this flesh has to die. Even, okay, a lot of religions talk about rapture, and I don't necessarily agree with their beliefs on it, but here's the thing. Even in a rapture, right, the flesh that we're in wouldn't go there. It says that we would be changed in the twinkling of an eye. And the Bible says that payment for sin is death. You know, death is payment for sin. So I always looked at that as this flesh has to die. It's just a matter of when. Doesn't mean we should seek it. I'm not seeking it. I don't say, you know, not saying go jump off cliffs and do all that. That's not smart. But same as what Jesus said. He said, you know, if you fight for your life, you'll lose it. But if you give up your life, you'll earn it. You'll have it. You'll be free. So if we give up all the things that we fear, it's like a big weight off our neck. Doesn't mean you won't still have stress. But, you know, one of my favorite characters in the Bible or stories is Job. You know, I always say Job had a job. Because he did. He had a job to be the most faithful man ever written about in the Bible. The dude lost absolutely everything in his life. And he never cursed him one time. And, you know, it's a bittersweet story. You know, just because he's got stuff back, that doesn't necessarily make everything that happened go away. You know, we shouldn't be, we shouldn't be doing things for reward only. We should just be doing it to be a good person. But, you know, God sees what we do too, and He does reward you. So if you stay faithful to Him, whether it's in this life or the next, we don't really all know what's going to happen or how, but man, it could be amazing. We just don't know. We'll know. I hope to see everybody there when we all get there. Until then, I want to see you here. You know, we want to get to know everybody. We enjoy doing the different videos and having fun with stuff, and we appreciate the support we've had over the years. So thank you all very much. These guys are knocked out for the count. That's my little Boo bunch. Mama Boo and Grand Champion Jaws produced 8 beautiful little pups. We're very thankful for it. We hope you guys like them. I am going to let this go for a little longer. I've got music for about another 20 minutes that'll play. And then I'll go ahead and turn this off, and we will possibly see you guys again tomorrow. I've actually enjoyed doing it this way. You know, I don't know how much visibility we'll get, but I got to do it anyway, so I might as well show y'all what we do. I don't mind teaching. Yeah, I really don't mind teaching people. Frankie, I appreciate you sticking around, sir. I pray for your fast recovery. I really do. And you as well, Heather. I hope to see you guys soon. Take care of yourselves, and if you need me for anything, let me know. I'll do my best to help. That's what I'm here for. Thank you, guys.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Stepping on them. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I really appreciate everybody that stuck around, watched the live. If you missed it, you can go back to the beginning, and I went over worming all of the pups, as well as bottle feeding some, and then Mama came in and took care of everybody. As you see, everybody is now fat, dumb, and happy, and ready for some rest. So I'm going to turn the music off so they can sleep, and turn these lights off so that they get a little bit of rest for a while. I'm going to be on watch. Here. It doesn't stay this bright. We got some little lights that we use for the videos, and then we turn everything off so they can sleep and rest well. Tonight I'm going to be checking on this mama right here. Her temperature has dropped. We are on mama watch, and we will keep you guys updated. We're still putting together the episodes of All American Bully all the time. I just wanted to try these lives for you guys. So Man, I really appreciate Frankie Aguilar. Man, thank you so much for the super chat earlier today and again tonight. That was awesome of you, sir. We really appreciate that. Guys, if you've never been, welcome to the channel. I appreciate y'all. And we got a light ready for Miss Neha as well. We've got clip lights. And then I've also got overhead lights if we need. So we can keep this area nice and bright for everything we're gonna have to be doing. We've got a lot to go. We're just getting going. Stay tuned, subscribe, hit all for notifications, and I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good evening.